For this year's festival, we're biting off a much bigger piece than ever before. Instead of just one opera, we're doing three. The three existing operas of Monteverdi, but also his Vespers, which sort of break down into two pairs of twins, because Poppea and Ulisse were the late operas that he wrote in Venice in the 1640s, and Orfeo and Vespers were the masterpieces he created at the Mantuan court in the first decade of the century. So they're very separate genres, and what we're doing with Ulisse, of course, is a creation of a new production.
We cast Colin Balzer, a tenor we've worked with quite a lot in various roles, as Ulysses, who is an old man in this opera. And we thought Colin has the right kind of vocal color. It's a very dark, rich, almost baritonal color, which works beautifully in contrast to the other tenors in the opera.
We didn't really know who to have for Penelope, and in fact we've brought in somebody we've never worked with before, Mary Ellen Nazy. She's Greek and she looks the part 100% of Penelope and sounds it as well. So that's in both cases a real mixture of the known and the unknown as far as the star singers are concerned.
I think the message of Monteverdi, I always think that Monteverdi is a great believer in love. Not only the love between man and woman, but the love between father and son, the love between a sister and brother, the love between king and subjects, all kind of different type of relationship. You can see that was his primary concerns in his life. And he was known to be also a very generous person and a very compassionate person, and in his music, especially in Ulisse, you feel that very strongly. He loved his character, he never judged his character. Even the bad people who are depicted by the librettist in a harsh way find a form of redemption in the music of Monteverdi, because Monteverdi gives them this amazing depth in their psychology.
One of the problems with casting Monteverdi's Coronation of Poppea is that the role of Nero was originally written for a castrato, a male castrato. And this presents a problem today. We have cast the brilliant Australian countertenor David Hansen, who is a male soprano falsettist, in the role of Nero. And I think his voice suits this role perfectly. It's extremely powerful, and you really get this wild, uncontrollable rage of Nero, this kind of mercurial quality. For me, it's really brought a new layer of color and excitement to the role.
I think I just thought, because we are presenting three, why not give the audience a completely different look? So I think that was the starting point. And then I just liked the idea of going back to Greek reference and Greek and Roman sculptures, because I think Poppea is more of a Baroque Roman look, whereas there is none of that. There are no tonnelles, people are bare-legged, they're wearing sandals. Everybody has wigs, everybody will be sun-tanned, a lot of Greek drapery, a lot of silk, which we haven't used very much before, knitted silk, I did a lot of dyeing, and a lot of rags.
I think each individual performance, whether it's Ulisse or Poppea or Orfeo, we've certainly built it in such a way that you don't need to see the others to make it interesting. It's not like you have to catch up with the episodes. Each one of them is beautiful and interesting in its own way.
The opportunity to see the three operas of Monteverdi in a very short amount of time is truly unique.
To hear the three greatest operas of the 17th century on consecutive days, all designed with a cohesive artistic concept of respecting the original intent of the music, of the libretto, so that you can really appreciate the brilliance of Monteverdi's writing in three completely different kinds of musical dramas.
Probably never been done before and probably will never be done again. So why not come to all three?